Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with another part of Oxenfree, and yes, we are starting with backtracking and faff in pursuit of Adler letters, and, well, we can see one right here, but we've not even done the, we don't even know what the beacon here is yet, and I didn't think that these could appear until you'd heard the beacons at least once, so let's give it a listen anyway. We know it's right here, but let's hear what the clue is anyway to give Maggie Adler her peace. You can interpret that word as either spelling, the choice is entirely yours.
If you want directions, this, golf, uniform, India, Delta, Echo, can help.
I have no comments about that, just the fact that you'd trip over this letter before you'd even bother listening to that clue.
Maggie brought her friend Anna here to help, I guess.
Now, I kind of would cut ahead, but the next thing that we're backtracking for is fairly close, but assuming we can get through this window, yes we can. Okay, and that is indeed still a tiger, so I don't know if I was just misremembering or what, but I will jump ahead to where the next thing is if I don't get caught on a chair in the meantime. So I'll see you in just a moment for the next thing that we're backtracking for.
Time for Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of things.
See, I would have just cut straight ahead to my destination, but then I remembered literally in that loading screen that there's an Adler letter in here as well. Because, spoilers, that's not actually what I came back here for. So...
It says that the base first found the ghost's messages here.
Well, we were told that this particular area was kind of ominous and creepy and stuff. But, yeah. As you may be able to see on screen right now, that wasn't the reason I came back this way. I was actually coming back for this pyramid symbol here, because I pointed it out before, and yes, it is indeed a wow lock. That's, a tautology, I know, wave-assisted lock, but you know what I mean. Don't know why I'm not talking over the unlocking sequence. That is, just a very satisfying sequence of notes. Now, what's in here? Well, exactly what you'd expect. Nothing but another pile of stones, so this is something I do have an excuse to shut up and listen to, if I can remember what the frequency for it is.
Something keeps touching my leg in the water, and I don't know what it is. Can we just go into the cave now?
No, sure. I just want you to have a good time. Wait, I think there's something down there.
Wait, Jason, don't trip, there's a... Jason?
So that's not creepy at all, and a lot of these anomalies, well, there are some that refer to events in-game, and there are some that do refer to actual outside world events as well, like one of the first anomalies we encountered that was just a list of names. Those are all, like, US boats that sank or disappeared or something, I don't know. These are things that you can look up. In the meantime, we have more progress to make, if it can be called that. We're almost done backtracking, I promise, but we have one last port of call out here in the... I don't know what the... this is just Fort Milner, I think it's referred to as. Or this is the outside-most bit. And why am I going back this way? Well, because we have another beacon to listen to, and it refers to somewhere close to here. Maggie Adler, tell us where we need to look.
Under the ladder, below the Tango, Oscar, Whiskey, Echo, Romeo.
Well, that was basic. She said that she wants the letters to be found by the right person, but these clues are piss easy. So where is it? Here we go.
The communication school here taught them how to make codes.
Well, clearly, as I was just saying, they weren't very good at it, because it's not phonetic. I hate it when people call it the phonetic alphabet, because it's not phonetic. It's sound-based, but it's not phonetics. But that's an entirely separate rant for... Now is neither the time nor the place, but... I mean, how dense do you have to be to not realize that it's just, oh, she's talking in words, take the first letter of each word, and that spells out the thing that's missing. But actually, you can probably just infer the location of each letter just from the rest of the clue. Some are more obvious than others, I concede, but... Anyway, I'm rambling because my brain is kind of soup this evening. I'll just meet you in this next area, because I think we have another beacon to pick up in, over here, words, grammar, and prepositions. I was quiet for a second there because I was expecting there to be another conversation between Alex and Jonas, because we are getting close to our next destination.
A penny for a Whiskey, India, Cena, Hotel.
Wait, I only heard part of that. It sounded like she just said whist. That doesn't mean anything. Give me a moment to listen to that again. Oh, she said hotel. I don't know how, but I heard tango. Well, it's better than if she'd spelled out Wems, I suppose, because that doesn't mean anything, but I suppose that's a fairly clever clue, because wishing well.
They, Maggie and Anna tried to bring the soldiers back in the cave.
Well, I mean, we did hear that Anna and Maggie tried to sport with the ghosts before, and clearly that's what that refers to, and here's that dickishly hidden anomaly again, but we've already got it, so no need to worry. Now, before we go through the next screen transition, just want a quick look at the map. We've got almost all the anomalies, and this doesn't give a number of how many letters we've got, so we can just check in the pause menu instead. We're only missing 3. So, behold the power of the backtrack, clearly. Yeah, we have use of this next screen as well. We're going a very long and roundabout way to our final destination, but trust me, it's worth it if you're going for 100%.
You know what time it is?
It's 4 in the morning, which is usually about the time everyone decides if they're going to bed or ordering another 3 pizzas.
Yeah? What's your vote usually in, that situation?
Never leave pizza on the table. It's like getting 11 in blackjack. Just double down. Don't even think about it.
As if you had to ask.
You think this tuning into the tear thing's gonna work? Like, really?
Yes. Undoubtedly. Without doubt. Absolutely, it's gonna work.
Well, I'm glad you're confident, because I just have this feeling like these ghosts aren't really concerned. I just feel like they're pretty confident.
Yeah. Well, you know who else was confident? Hitler. And look how he ended up. Dead. With syphilis.
Oh, true.
Good talk. I didn't realize this was the threshold for the next conversation, even though I was aware of it in literally the previous screen. So that must mean we're getting close to where we need to be, and we are, because I know this game. But first, let's listen to the next clue, shall we? Because it's not our primary objective, but as far as I'm concerned it is. It won't advance the plot, but this is why we're really here.
The horn stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Arch.
I had forgotten that one was that distorted. Which is lovely. I'm going to have to do so much editing for this episode, but that's fine because it's clearly what I live for. Because yes, the subtitles for the anomalies and the on-screen like indications of the beacons, those are all me in post. Not to mention my sassy little remarks on screen as well. I mean, you're welcome. Now, something about the cliff's left edge, but which cliff? Because it was really difficult to make out that message. So, I'd imagine it would probably be at the top of this, because you have no other reason to come all the way up here. And that's generally where they hide the Adler letters. Yeah, sure enough, you can see it's there, sparkling. I would say like a Gen 3 Pokemon game, but I made that reference last time, I think. I don't know, it's been a while since I last recorded this.
Oh, Maggie thought that the way the ghosts can talk to us, and vice versa, is waves.
Well, we were literally told exactly that. It's the waves, we think. Jonas, you egg. I'm coming back the other way. What part of that means throw yourself body first at a solid slab of rock? I'll just cut to the next area at this point, because there's nothing else we need from this screen.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
What, no snappy comeback there, Alex? Now something to note. To get to the screen we were just on, you have to go around the way that we did, because if you've played through the story up to this point, then the bridge ferry will be on the opposite side, and there is no way to call it if it's not on the side that you're on. So, that's the only way of getting to there. Anyway, Alex, do you really have nothing to say in response to that? Really? Surely. Well, I guess we'll just head up unimpeded then, because clearly our lives are that easy.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
God, we're in another loop-de-loo. They always come at the most appropriate times, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Thanks for the update.
Well, let's just try going up again. Surely it'll work this time.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
Yep, I am also... hope that.
Now you might notice, there's some interference in the bottom left of the screen there. There are people down there, let's go and interact with them, because that's clearly what the ghosts are pushing us towards.
Ren! Nona, what happened? What's wrong with Ren?
Ren, he had an accident. He died. I couldn't.
Oh my god, Ren, I can't believe this.
What happened?
He drowned.
She fell.
I don't know. He just stopped.
And now we're sure you remember this part. Maybe not all the little details.
Shut up, okay? Just shut the hell up. I don't want to hear any more of your ghost garbage, alright?
It isn't garbage, and we're not ghosts. Don't be rude. Alex, we know you're in charge, and we know your plan, and we also know that your plan won't work. It never does. So we have a proposition for you. A deal. A bargain, really.
I'm not listening.
It's already over with Clarissa. She's gone. We'll pilot her through the rest of existence, and there's nothing you can do to change that. But if you agree to let us take her, let her go, quietly and without fuss. We won't slaughter the rest of your friends, like young Reginald here. We leave the rest of you cattle alone.
No way. I'm saving everyone. Everyone is coming home with me. We're all getting out of here.
Courage is not always the way, dear. You don't have much time left. Do you know how we know you don't have much time left?
I don't care.
We know because we can be Jonas for this long, and his soul's as quiet as an empty church.
Just never say we didn't provide you all the rules.
And now we're all alone again. And usually what this means is there are magnetophones, and I believe they're all on this bridge. Because time loop, yeah! I don't know why I go quiet for these, but I mean, it's a tradition at this point. How are you doing, Nona?
I know he was your best friend, Alex. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. One minute he was there, and then he was just...
It's okay, Nona. You didn't do anything wrong. I know it's not your fault. Of course it's not your fault.
I didn't know him that well, but I like what I'd gotten to know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. It's colossally stupid of me to talk about him like that with you here. He was more important.
Nona, come on. We can still crack this. I do not believe... I won't. That he's gone forever. I just won't.
I wish I had your faith in things. It's a tiny thing, but I hope he knew that I liked him. And I don't know if he did.
He hopes you did. I think that's enough.
Like I said, it's a tiny thing.
I don't think I want to hear any more about Ren's tiny thing, but, well, the game ships it. I'm not sure if I agree. One last magnetophone and we should be home free. At least to continue the plan anyway. By no means done at this point.
The station's up at the top of the... Ugh. God, that was... My mouth feels like I just ate a tree.
Do you remember Ren? Nona? Their whole little situation?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was just a version of things, you know? Like it didn't happen in this time, or...
Probably. I mean, all the stupid loops have been... They just seem divergent, I guess. I don't know.
Hello? Anyone there?
What? Are they... Oh, they're somehow... I guess they're somehow broadcasting or something from the station speakers.
Are you guys at the station?
They're both alive. That's all I care about.
Jonas?
God.
Yeah, no,
Jonas,
that's
punch
a
out
bonus
if
too.
you can hear this. Seriously, right in the throat.
Jonas, don't listen. We're all set here for the thing? The machinery speak and hug or whatever we're doing?
Yeah, let's do it. Time's a wasted. Like, actually.
actually wasting. Like, I feel my body wasting away.
No, it's okay if you're, like, dealing with stuff. We had to deal with stuff.
What stuff?
When I almost kinda slipped and fell off the bridge.
Oh my god, you guys, that...
No,
It was psychotic to watch. Like, almost doesn't quite describe the terror that held my heart watching her come close.
It wasn't that.
You were perilously close to tumbling into the ocean from like 5,000 feet up.
It wasn't that high.
It was like... It was high. Believe me.
Well, this is lovely to listen to, but we need to put a stop to their broadcast by saying, hey, we're here.
Hello, we're here. We made it. Hello.
Oh, hello. This is Edward Island's emergency. How may I help you? If you're being sat on by a very large burglar, just mash the dial with your fist, please.
Oh, thank God. I'd like to report a poltergeist. They've come into my house, they've shaved all my cats, they look better in my mittens. Oh, I just need any and all advice you can give me.
Well, first...
Everyone just shut up. You can play dress-up phone time when you get home.
Yeah, I guess he's right, actually.
Okay, alright, fine.
Signal verified. Shelter TF1 open.
Nice.
I guess it worked.
Hey, we're awesome.
Awesome enough, at least.
Right. See you at the shelter.
Over and out.
Okay, so that is our final destination there. That's the ultimate goal. That's the end game over there, so we'll be reaching that soon. Also, we have two of my most favourite pieces of Buffy speak terminology in this episode. Machinery speak and hug, and dress up phone time. Just lovely. But machinery speak and hug especially, that's just my favourite thing. That's my all-time favourite quote from this game. Anyway, we could go there, and we will, but first we have this anomaly up here, and the local beacon, and another anomaly further down, so let's deal with those on our way out, shall we? Because we're going to leave the island soon, so this will be our last chance.
X6. Well, how do you know you're Bobby Dunbar?
I know who I am, and I know who you are, and nothing else makes a difference.
That's another one of those that, as far as I'm aware, refers to a real-world event, but I'm not good with, like, if you watch my live streams, you'll know that I'm really bad with, like, world history and, like, well, maybe not world geography, I'm okay with geography, but history, no. I did once ask, was there an eastern version of Yugoslavia? Yes, there was, Tess. It's called the USSR. So what's the local beacon then? Because that's completely a relevant segue to slide into the next thing that I want to do before ending the episode.
People lose their names and give them to Golf, Romeo, Alpha, Victor, Echo, Cena.
Now that is one thing. The NATO thing, I've mentioned this in the previous episode in the form of an annotation, but I should give some verbal acknowledgement. The NATO code for the letter S is Sierra, which is 3 syllables. But it sounds like Maggie Adler's saying Cena, like as in John Cena. But my best guess is that she misread the script as saying Sienna, but that's still 3 syllables, so maybe she misread it and then misread her misreading, and that's why she says Cena instead of Sierra. I don't know.
She thinks that the ghosts were pushed out of our reality and maybe aren't actually dead?
And we have another pile of stones here as well, just to round things out nicely with the progress. What do you want, stones? What frequency are you at?
Easy 3. If indeed he find fault with anything, or expose it, with charity, the abbot shall discuss it prudently.
Lest perchance God has sent him for this very thing.
Now, I think that one is a reading from an actual script, like scripture of some kind from some religious place. I don't know. Like I said, not good with history. Now, there are 2 ways we can go from here to get into the next screen. One of them leads to the remaining anomaly, and the other leads to the remaining letter, I believe. So, how many letters do we have now? Yeah, we just have 1 left, and I know where that is. That's the lower path from here. And then the upper path leads to the last anomaly and an achievement, which we will look at in the next episode. So, I know we didn't do much in this episode. We did make some story progress, but it was mostly backtracking. But, I mean, we made a hell of a lot of progress with the anomalies and the Adler letters. So, I'd say this is going well. So I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode, we'll get the last things, head into the bomb shelter, and hopefully save the day. See you then.